Hello, cellos. Today we're going to be working on page 33 in the Essential Elements Book 2. And page 33 is actually the last page where you're learning new concepts. All the rest of the pages in this book are either ensemble pieces or they are supplemental exercises. So we've actually reached the end of the sequential learning in this book. So once you finish this page, you can kind of consider yourself to have finished book 2. So congratulations. We're going to go ahead and do some eighth notes in cut time on this page. And so remember, if we are in cut time, you're going to see a time signature that has a letter C with a line through it. And that tells you that your meter is 2-2. So you have 2 half notes in a measure, and the half note is going to be the primary beat. So the music is going to kind of feel like it's going to be in 2. Generally, pieces that are in cut time move faster than pieces that are in 4/4, which is also called common time. We're going to go ahead and get started with rhythm rap. Now remember that because the half note gets the beat, the quarter note is half a beat, and that means that the eighth note is only a quarter of a beat. So the eighth notes are really going to feel a little bit more like 16th notes when you were playing them in cut time. Let's go ahead and do number 149, rhythm rap on our open D string. Good. Now we'll go ahead and play number 150, down home. Good. Now we'll do number 151, moving along. Good. You might have noticed that that one did have the count off. The preparatory beats were in quarter notes. And when we were playing in cut time, you are always welcome to subdivide and count as if it's in 4/4. So instead of counting 1 and 2, and you could think in your head 1, 2, 3, 4. But once you get to a fast tempo, it's actually easier if you're thinking the half notes as the beat rather than the quarter notes. Let's go ahead and keep going now. We'll do number 152, which is another rhythm rap, so we'll play it on our open D. All right, good. And number 153 is called Uptown. And number 154 is Flying Bows. All right, let's go ahead and now we'll do the final one on this page. This is number 155. It's called March from Peasant Cantata, and this is by Johann Sebastian Bach. That cut time is really very similar to 4/4, especially if you're playing a cut time in a slower tempo. You could really use them interchangeably as some tempos, but when you get to the faster tempo pieces, if a piece is in cut time, it would be challenging to count it or to conduct it in 4/4, and so that's why we have the cut time and the 4/4. But they both have the same number of quarter notes, eighth notes, and half notes in them. And as you're playing pieces that are in cut time, you really want to be further emphasizing the first and second half note of the measure, the first half of the measure and the second half of the measure, the strong beats. So I hope that makes sense to you, and congratulations for getting to the end of the sequential concepts in this book. You're welcome to peruse the pages that follow. There's some interesting ensemble pieces on the next 4 pages, some sight reading exercises, some creativity exercises, and also some scales and finger pattern exercises. So you're welcome to look at that, but there aren't any new concepts after here. So good luck and happy practicing.